All right, now that you've finished your sort of preparation and learned about how to do your pitch deck, students are going to create their own pitch deck. So you're going to be creating a PowerPoint or something like that with 7 or 8, 10 slides about your e-commerce idea that you've come up with. And then you're going to present that in video format to students, much like I'm presenting this module to you. So you'll actually kind of do a screen recording here of your desktop, and then you'll have yourself overlaid as a video feed as well. And you'll pitch the idea. It's just going to be a little quick 2 or 3 minute pitch where you go through your 7 or 8 slides and kind of give an overview of your e-commerce idea. And then students will be able to watch those pitches in video format, and then there'll be a little peer review that you'll go ahead and fill out and just comment and let the students know how their pitches went. So in this tutorial, I'm mostly going to demonstrate how to create that pitch inside of Canvas, because they have a few tools inside of Canvas that allow you to do the screen recording and the video recording automatically built in with some free software that's included with the Canvas course. So this video, we're going to showcase how to do that. So this assumes, right, that you've already created your PowerPoint and you've got those 8 slides ready to go and you're ready to record the presentation. Now the software that's used is a software that's called Kaltura. And the way you'll find it is I'm going to move over here into student view. You'll notice right now I'm in faculty view. So when you're ready to submit the assignment, when you come in and submit the assignment, you'll actually just submit, and then you'll just add a little note that says I've submitted the assignment, because you actually won't upload anything. It'll be automatically uploaded into the system. So the way you'll work it, I'm going to switch over here to student view. I've got a little test assignment here to show you that. So this would be the assignment, right? So if I come in here and click start assignment and I'm ready to submit it, notice you'll just say I've submitted or something like that when you're ready to go. But in order to create the assignment, you're going to come down in here to the My Media tab. So every student should have this My Media tab. So you'll navigate to My Media. Whoops. And I apologize about the audio. I don't have my external microphone, so I've just got the built-in one, so audio is not as clear on this video as they typically are. So what you'll do is inside of My Media, you're going to go ahead and click the Add New button here at the top right. Now, there's several options here that you can use, but we're going to do this one right here called Kaltura Capture. It does screen and video at the same time. So you're going to go ahead and click on that, and it will launch this next screen, and it's going to ask you if you want to grant permission. So I'm going to say yes. Now, if it's your first time launching this, it will pop up with this window, and you'll have to download either the Windows version or the Mac version, depending on your operating system, and install that software. So I'm going to go ahead and say open link. I've already downloaded the software and installed that. But once you install yours, you'll come back to this page and refresh the page, and it should automatically then launch the software. Okay, so I'm going to refresh here. I've already got my software installed, and it should pop up here when I say the Add New Kaltura, and it should automatically launch. You can see the program is now launching. There's the Kaltura Capture, and it pops up with these settings. Now it's fairly easy to use. The only thing you're going to do is you're going to choose screen. So you'll pick your screen. This will be your laptop monitor. Typically you would only have one to select, but if you have a dual monitor setup, you'll select which screen you want to show, and then you'll select which camera you want to show. So you can see in this case, my iSight camera that I'm using built into my monitor is selected as my camera, and I can just use the built-in webcam as well, and then make sure your audio is turned on, and mine's using the microphone here. So you're just going to want to make sure that all 3 of these are on, because it will capture your screen recording, it'll capture yourself, and then record your audio. And then you simply just hit the record button. So as soon as I start recording here, it's going to do a little countdown like this, and then I'm ready to go. So now I would make sure my PowerPoint presentation is open, and you want to make sure that PowerPoint is in full screen mode, in presentation mode. And you'll just simply click the arrows and walk through your slides, introduce your slides, and talk about them as if you were pitching your idea to a room full of investors. Once you've gone through all of your 8 slides, you'll then just click this little stop button down here in the corner in the bottom right and stop the recording. So I'll say yes, stop it. And then it's going to give you a couple of options on this screen. So you can see I can name my recording. So I would just probably call this my name. I'd say Andrew Video Pitch or something like that. And then go ahead and click Save and Upload. So when I click Save and Upload, it's going to save the file, and it's going to automatically upload it into Canvas's system. And then there's only one step left we have to do to make this video public. Otherwise, your classmates won't be able to see your video. And we want everyone to be able to see those. So this will take just a second here while it's uploading. I should mention while that's in the background that When you're creating your slides, you're probably going to be creating like an about me or about us slide, and you're the only person on that slide, right? And that's totally fine. You can add yourself if you want to add another couple fictional characters to your slides about me page, that's fine. Okay, so it looks like that's completed here. So it's now ready to go. So I'm going to close out of this, and that's all you really need to do with Kaltura. And then I'm going to come back into Canvas here. And now when I come over to my media page, you should see that upload already inside of here. And you can see it, whoops, look like I spelled that wrong, and there's wide pitch, but you can see it's set to private right now. And I want it to be set to non-private, so I want to publish it. And in order to do that, you can just kind of come over here and click this little edit button on the right side. So I can edit this. And right now the media is being processed. There's actually a full video editor in here. You can come in and edit the video if you need to as well before you publish it and you cut out a section or you messed up or something. Don't worry about editing. You know, if you make a little mistake while you're recording, that's totally fine. And then you're going to come to this Publish tab, and you can see right now it's set to private. So I'm going to set this to Published, and you're going to publish it to the class. So you'll select the class. It should appear here in the list. It'll say, you know, Art 2570. You'll click that and hit Save. And then now the media is published. And the only thing that does is once you publish it to the class, all the class videos will appear in this new tab. You should see a tab called Media Gallery. So if you click on the Media Gallery tab at this point, your video should appear, and you should see several other videos from your other classmates appear here. You can see there's a little recording. The one I just barely created is being processed, so it's not appearing in this list yet, but it should appear. And that's pretty much it. Once you've done that, you go turn in the assignment. You say, I've turned in the assignment, and you hit submit. And then you will do a peer review. So once everyone submits, a day or so later, you'll want to come back to this assignment and click on the peer review tab, and you'll come over here and watch the videos of your students, their little fellow pitches, and you'll just add a little comment in the comment section on the assignment to let them know how they did on their pitch. So that's the steps in order to create your capture. Just a couple of notes: if you're installing the Kaltura software for the first time before you do your initial screen recording, it's going to pop up and ask for certain permissions. On a Macintosh and Windows computer, you need to grant the software permission to record your screen. So you'll say yes and go into your system preferences and check mark that to turn that on to allow those. So there might be a few settings that you have to enable in order for the software to work correctly. All right, so this is kind of what it looks like when you're actually doing your pitch, right? So you'll pull up your PowerPoint, go into full screen mode. This is the intro slide. You'll kind of introduce yourself and then just walk through each of your slides going like this. So this is right. This is actually a real company that did a pitch back in 2012. So this is Fitter, and this is right about their company and sort of what they are and the problems they're trying to solve. So this is their team photo. Here's the problem, right? The addressable problem that their app or specific idea, their e-commerce idea, is trying to solve. Then we get into the market slides where they're talking about their market and the addressable market. Here they have some of their competition in this exact space. Here's some of their monetization propositions for their pricing plans. We have some, market for the investment opportunities that they've already done, some of their runway numbers, a couple of screenshots of their apps and then their website. And then finally, that's the last slide. So they only have, 8 or 10 slides. Now I flew through that, but of course you're going to go a little bit slower and talk about your slides. But that's kind of the process of how it will look like when you're recording. And then I'll show you right now what it's going to look like when your students watch your videos. Okay, so when a student comes into Canvas and they click on your video, it'll look like this. The software will automatically overlay the video and the screen and your screen recording, and they can just simply play it. Now I'm going to click play here, and you'll see the video will start, and you can switch. Probably you'll want to switch like this. So you want their screen in the background and then them in the bottom corner, and they'll watch your little 2 or 3 minute pitch, and that's pretty much it. So after you watch those little pitches, of course, you'll do your little feedback to the students, but I'm looking forward to seeing some of these pitches. It's great to see the people and their ideas they've come up with and kind of get a little more personal. So if you do have any questions, feel free to shoot me those in a message on Canvas, and I look forward to seeing your idea pitch slides.